Hello, we're trying this again. I think it might be. Maybe it'll work now. Get this cord out of the way. Okay. Well, let's see. I don't seem to be getting a response. On my laptop. Okay. Back to work. Okay, where was I? Oh, okay. I gotta punch the screen up a little bit more. There we go. Yeah. That's what I want. I'll carry this up here. As I was saying, I don't know if it was actually broadcasting, but when I was working on the shape up here, I said I like to imagine these shapes overlapping other shapes. And this is a good example right here, where this piece right here, I'm going to look at this. It's overlapping the strap, but it's also going to overlap this shape right here, which I believe in the photo reference was a continuation of the strap. I didn't want it to look like that, so that's why I broke this line over to this side. I wanted it to look like a shape that was independent of all of the other shapes. So part of the overlap is it's going to create shadow. So I'm going to create a little bit of a shadow here. I'm applying some dark green. It'll make the shape a little bit more pronounced. Unfortunately, I dabbed that shape and I didn't want to. So, yeah, I want to make that a little bit more pronounced. Even more so than that. There we go. There. Shape stands out a lot more. Hello, Russ. So I have my phone aimed over my drawing table. So it's being captured on my phone. I've got my laptop off to my right, so I'm watching that to see if the video is broadcasting. But I can also see comments. So if I get cut off, I won't know right away, but it does show me. So hopefully I don't get cut off again. That's one of the reasons why I didn't do a video for a while, because the last time I kept getting cut off. Maybe Facebook doesn't want me doing live streams. The Facebook, let me do my live streams. Okay, just punching in some dark green in the back there. Oh, interrupted. Probably creating a problem. I might have to do this in my living room if I do it the next time. I think that's the problem. Too far away from the router. Hi, Matt. He's coming along faster than I expected. So another thing I'm not used to doing is talking while I work. At least talking to myself. So if I don't make any sense, don't hold it against me. Okay, am I still on? Looks like I might be. But I'm just going to keep working. It's technology. Okay. I think I'm back on. I need to move my router next time I do this. Yeah, it looks like I'm back up. That's good. It's working. So one of the things I like about these paintings is it gives me a break from the traditional comics that I draw. Working in black and white, working in black and white on the comics that I work on, if you're familiar with my style, I tend to over-render a lot. I put a lot of unnecessary lines, but I like it. So one of the things I like about this is it allows me to use a different part of my brain. Instead of noodling things until I can't fit any more lines, this allows me to kind of be a little looser. So these work as a nice relief. Too much of this is not good either, and too much of the comics is not good. I need to change it up a little bit. This allows me to stay fresh and not burn out. I think this shape right here, I'm going to go blue. Yeah, I think that works. I put too much water. I have to let it dry. Oops. Now what am I going to do? Do this right here. Hi Cameron, hi Anthony. So for those just joining, this is just a broadcast of a Green Arrow painting in progress. People have asked me how I make these paintings, how I choose colors. This is just a walkthrough of my process. His arm, I'm going to work on that now. I need to put some color over there. It's looking neglected. And again, I just bounce around. I just work on whatever color I feel like working on, or what shape I feel like working on. Most of these colors are about the same. Now, I think this is an instance where I'm going to model it a little bit. So again, if you look really, really closely at the original paintings, you compare it to the prints that I have. Again, the scanners that are available do not pick up all of the colors. Those who are watching that are artists that have to deal with the same technology will, I'm sure, agree with me that modern scanners are still very limited with the colors that they can pick up. So when you look at the originals compared to the reprints, they lack the depth that the originals have. So I'm just pulling a little yellow in here. And I think I'll put some yellow over here too. Carry a little bit over here, and that shape is done. This shoulder pad, I think it's going to be a little bit more blue. How if I put some blue on there? There. Yeah, I like the blue. Hi, Andy. Yeah, the blue works. Now I'll just carry that all the way up. I'm not even going to model. That's the shape is small. I could put some different color in there. I could have a blend, but I'm not going to. It would just clutter it up. In fact, this I will put paint on the brush. There we go. It's going to carry over. This shape right there, I think I'm going to go with the dark green on that, because I believe when I drew that, I imagined that being one of the folds in his jacket. Yeah, there we go. Now this would be in shadow, so I'm going to put a dark green there. And because this becomes a larger shape up at the top, which would obviously carry some light, I'm going to blend that out. And I'm going to make that really bold. I'll go yellow. Now I know I said that I can make up my own rules. I don't have to follow the rules that I would have to if this was a more realistic painting, but this is an example. I could make those different colors, I could make them different values, but it would look weird. Since I've already established this as a shadow, your brain's going to fill these in as shadows. So if I made one of these really light, it would look weird. It would just stand out way too much. Hi, Rob. So I need to keep it consistent. Now I'm just going to bring these together with that lighter green. And then blend that out so it's not a harsh edge. There, I think that's working. Now, as I said earlier, this I'm going to have this on my Store Envy page, available to buy. In fact, it's already up there. This painting, I've already listed it. The image is of the line art, but once it's finished, I'm going to replace that image with a final painting. But it is available if anybody wanted to buy it now. I obviously will finish it before shipping it, but if you bought it between now and tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., I will throw in a free print of your choice. So, if you want a free print, you can get it that way. The URL is toddbeistel.storeenvy.com. But like I said, this will be available after then as well. I think I'm gonna take that into a blue down here. Hi Lowell, hi Chris. So I think we're going to try and figure out what is going on with my feed. I'd like to do some more of these broadcasts. I'm thinking maybe once a week, maybe more if I can keep it up, but alternating. Maybe next week doing a chibi tutorial. Get this thing fixed. Maybe next week I do a chibi tutorial, and then the week after that, maybe work on a comic book page. Maybe discuss how to lay out a panel, how to lay out or a page, for that matter. I think that would be a little bit more interesting. I'd have to take a look at the upcoming pages of Frank that are not spoilery. Maybe just work on a Frank page. Show you how I do it. Show you the thought process I have when I'm doing a page layout. Different artists have different methods. I can tell you what's going through my brain as I'm trying to tell a story. So it's just let me know what you think, if that's something you would find interesting. A lot of these ideas for the tutorials, I'm kind of testing panel ideas for conventions. If I can pull it off, if I can make it interesting and people react to it, then maybe trying to do these at conventions. Knock out a painting real quick at a convention. So send me your thoughts. If you think that that's a good idea, then I will see if I can do some of these as panels. Would those be panels that you'd be interested in going to see? Wouldn't work if nobody went. I wouldn't be doing the panels for long. So just let me know what you think. Okay, I think I'm back on again. Well, I keep having issues, so maybe now's a good time to maybe end this. So, oh, hang on. Okay, so, well, thank you for watching. I will work on this a little bit more, and man, my phone is hot. Uh, so I'll work on this a little bit more, and I'll post up the progress shots I'll post up what I have now. I'll scan it, share it with you, and I'll finish it up, and then I'll post updates after it's all done. All right. Thanks for joining me. All right. Bye.